The House of Representatives and the Senate met jointly this morning during a special sitting to welcome Taiwanese President Tsai Ing-Wen. The galleries were filled to capacity with government officials from Belize and Taiwan, as well as reporters and videographers. On the floor, the Taiwanese head of government was flanked by the President of the Senate, as well as the Speaker of the House. President Tsai Ing-Wen was formally received by both women parliamentarians.
There is a folk song in Belize that says, "You must go, but you must come back." So on behalf of the Senate of Belize, it is my privilege and honor to welcome you, President Dr. Tsai Ing-Wen, back to Belize and back to this honorable chamber. Belize and the Republic of China, Taiwan, share a unique bond of friendship and partnership, anchored in our mutual respect for national sovereignty, our core values of democracy, freedom, and human rights, and our shared vision of peace and prosperity for all nations.
House Speaker Valerie Woods highlighted the fact that it was the first time that a trifecta of leading women in politics sat together in the National Assembly, before going on to recognize the mutual relations between Belize and Taiwan.
Today is a very proud moment for all Belizeans because we welcome the first woman president of the Republic of China, but in the National Assembly of Belize, it is the first time we have 3 women sitting on the dais. The people of Taiwan and Belize share the values and principles of freedom, democracy, peace, the respect of human rights, and of course, the rule of law. We value Taiwan's determined commitment to advancing democratic governance and Taiwan's contributions to the international community. The National Assembly of Belize has affirmed this recognition with motions supporting Taiwan's inclusion in international organizations, and most recently in the support of democratic Taiwan.
Earlier during the ceremonial meeting, Prime Minister Briceño referred to the recently approved decision to stand firmly behind Taiwan and strengthen the bond between both nations through bilateral cooperation.
At our last meeting of the National Assembly, we approved the resolution to support democratic Taiwan Motion 2023. which called for our commitment to the strong and healthy diplomatic bond between Belize and Taiwan and the close bilateral cooperation in multiple areas. Madam President, for Belizeans, this is a historic time. This is a historic home, the National Assembly. It was from these very steps that you ascended that the father of our nation, George Price, said on Independence Day in 1981, and I quote, "Belize is a people with all the attributes of nationhood, having one flag, one government, one constitution. Our mind imbues the democratic process. Our hand works the mixed economy. Our heart beats with social justice, and our soul cherishes treasures of the spirit."
During her brief presentation, President Tsai Ing-Wen recalled her first visit to Belize a few years ago. She also spoke to the resilience of Taiwanese and Belizean people in the face of our challenging pasts.
I have very fond memories of my last trip to Belize. I visited Taiwan Street, where our embassy stands. I also remember meeting aspiring young Belizeans and was very happy to offer scholarship for their studies in Taiwan. I remember thinking these bright minds will eventually serve as bridges for our friendship in our shared future. I also remember visiting the Museum of Belize, seeing the drawings of slave ships and hearing dreadful stories of the slave trade. What our two countries share It's the strength and courage to rise from our challenging past and make our present and future free, bright, and prosperous. Therefore, I must tell you again, I'm delighted to be back in your beautiful country.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.